what she's dealing with and what House has dealt with for years, and going through life with disabilities, and we all have certain disabilities, and his manifests itself externally, and hers, she has something that will shorten her life. And I think the sexual tension, though, comes from the way she looks.
I'm going to ask you a question, pull rank. Sorry. Did you, when you were doing this is for you and Hugh, did you have any idea that you were unleashing like this sexual force into television with House? I mean, did you? This pin-up, like...
Danny's going to tell a story about the pin.
You know, I will say something. I think that there was an advantage in the fact that, oh, I'm so sorry about this, but I did not see Hugh in any of those. You know, I hadn't seen Stuart Little, despite the fact that I had 3 kids, and I hadn't seen Blackadder, which now I have grown to love. And so when I first saw his audition, and he was sort of all scruffy and overgrown because he was shooting Flight of the Phoenix, he always was that in my mind. Like, it wasn't a transformation, he was that. I did say to tell his agent to make sure he didn't shave, because then I saw his picture and I was like, oh, well, I don't really know who that is, but I know who that is. Hugh came to the audition and he came with an umbrella because he couldn't find a cane in LA. Is that right?
That's absolutely right.
No one lives in LA.
You can't buy a cane in LA.
And the funny thing is, no, sorry.
I don't know why you can buy an umbrella either, actually. They're as unlikely as each other, but there you go.
But so he showed up, and we were going in to meet with the powers that be. And he was wearing a jacket on which he had a little button, and it said, "Sexy." And at the time, it was, I think, but please don't let me misquote you, an idea that he was trying to assert at the time, you know, when Fox was sort of, they had this word, and I kid you not, that they used to use called, oh God, Foxalicious. This was a time of the OC, right, see, I shouldn't say stuff like that. But North Shore, the OC, and you know, there was, you know, things, anyway, he was always sexy from the start, but for some reason, not everybody knew that. And now, of course, he can't wear the button.
The button was ironic. The button, I should have actually had a button that said ironic. But it's for an English person, you know what I'm saying. You know, you wrote sexy, it's not trying to assert any,
I'm sorry.
That's absolutely correct. It doesn't have the same connotation.
It was a joke. It's no longer a joke. I don't think you could wear that button anymore.
You look arrogant now wearing it, yeah. But at the time...
So we always knew, and the qualities that make him sexy besides his fantastic looks is, you know...
I didn't know.
You know, smart, funny.
Your personal sexiness. I just meant the character. The character, you know, is.
No,
like,
you know what?
Did you think of him as you know? Did it take you by surprise that you were like the subject?
I thought of him as romantic. I don't know about sexy. I thought of him as romantic. The sort of limping, Byronic hero. I didn't think was a romantic creation. And it's someone who, it was something that was stressed in the pilot, that he was sort of repulsed by his own appearance, that he sort of hid from patients, didn't want to meet patients partly because of his limp and partly because he just sort of couldn't face people. And he felt to me like he was sort of the Phantom of the Opera, you know, he would hide his scarred body whenever he could, and I found that very poignant and romantic. Sexy, I don't know. That's a whole other subject.
Okay, back to the audience.
This is Hugh.